Most people wake up, go to work, get a paycheck, and call it a day. But here's what they don't realize. That single income source is one pink slip away from financial disaster. Right now, in 2026, with market volatility, inflation still impacting purchasing power, and job security feeling shakier than ever, relying on one income stream isn't just risky, it's leaving thousands of dollars on the table every single month. Today, we're showing you exactly how to build multiple income streams from absolute scratch with real numbers and real strategies that are working in today's market. Let's be honest. Building wealth has always been about one thing: controlling your income. And the fastest way to control your income is to stop putting all your eggs in one basket. The average household in America has maybe one, maybe two income sources if they're lucky. But the people who are actually building real wealth, they're thinking in streams, plural. We're talking about 5, 6, sometimes even 10 different ways money flows in every single month. Now, before you think this means working 80 hours a week, hear me out. Some of these income streams barely touch your time once they're built. Others are genuinely enjoyable side hustles that don't feel like work. The key is understanding which ones align with your skills, your schedule, and your goals. So let's break down the income streams that are actually producing results in 2026. First, let's talk about why this matters right now. The stock market is up, but it's fragile. The S&P 500 is at 746.74, up about 2% this month. But we all know that rallies don't last forever. The Federal Reserve is still navigating inflation concerns. Crypto has had a rough month, down 17%. Bitcoin sitting at around $64,000. What does all this mean for you? It means your primary income source needs backup plans. Multiple income streams aren't just nice to have. They're becoming essential to building sustainable wealth. Let's start with income stream number one: digital products and content creation. This is where a lot of people are making serious money in 2026. And I'm not just talking about being a full-time YouTuber or TikTok creator, though those are viable paths. I'm talking about creating once, selling infinitely. Think digital courses, templates, ebooks, presets, or coding libraries. A guy I know just launched a real estate investing course on Teachable, spent 4 weeks creating it, and he's making between $3,000 and $5,000 a month in passive income. That's with minimal ongoing effort once the course is built. Here's why this works in 2026. People have never been more willing to pay for knowledge and convenience. Platforms like Gumroad, Teachable, Podia, and even just selling through your own email list have made this incredibly accessible. You don't need a massive audience. You need a specific solution to a specific problem. If you're good at something, whether it's graphic design, fitness programming, business strategy, or even pet training, there's a digital product waiting to be made from that skill. The math is simple. Spend 20 to 40 hours creating something once, then let it generate income indefinitely. Even at a conservative conversion rate of 2% on a modest email list of 5,000 people at $29 per course, you're looking at nearly $3,000 in revenue with almost zero marginal cost. That's income stream number one, and you can start building it this week. Now let's talk about service-based side hustles. Income stream number two. This is where you're trading time for money, but strategically. Unlike your main job, you're controlling the rate, the clients, and the boundaries. Freelancing platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and even just direct outreach to local businesses are still generating serious income for people in 2026. A virtual assistant I know charges $45 an hour and books about 15 hours a week through remote work. That's $2,700 extra per month, working from home, setting her own schedule. But here's the key. Don't just become another freelancer offering the same thing as thousands of others. Niche down. Instead of "I do graphic design," try "I create LinkedIn graphics for SaaS founders." Instead of "I write content," try "I write email sequences for e-commerce businesses with products over $100. Your specificity is your pricing power. The more specific you are, the more you can charge, and the easier it becomes to fill your available hours. You can also think about coaching, consulting, or selling a service locally. If you're good with numbers, tax season just wrapped up, but bookkeeping for small businesses is an ongoing need. If you understand marketing, Almost every local business is struggling with their digital presence. These services command $50 to $200 an hour depending on expertise and location. Pick 15 hours a week, and you're looking at $3,000 to $12,000 in additional monthly income. Income stream number three is where things get more interesting: real estate and alternative investments. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't have enough money to buy property. Actually, you might be surprised at what's possible in 2026. Real estate investment trusts, or REITs, are trading on regular stock exchanges. You can buy shares of a REIT with $100 and earn dividend income from commercial or residential properties without being a landlord. As of right now, some REIT yields are sitting between 5 and 8%, which is genuinely competitive. But if you want more direct real estate exposure, house hacking is still viable. Buy a duplex or triplex, live in one unit, rent out the others. Your tenants essentially cover your mortgage while you build equity. Yes, there's work involved, but the math is compelling. A friend of mine bought a duplex in Ohio last year with a 20% down payment, lives in one side, rents the other for $400. His mortgage is $100. After taxes, insurance, and maintenance reserves, he's cash flowing about $200 a month while building equity of 5 to 10 grand per year. That's an income stream that compounds. You could also explore peer-to-peer lending platforms like Prosper or Lending Club if you want to get creative with capital deployment. Or if you've got even modest savings, bonds and bond funds are looking more attractive than they have in years. A 5-year treasury right now yields around 4%. That might not sound exciting, but that's real income for doing absolutely nothing after you buy it. Income stream number four is dividend and interest income, sometimes called the boring income stream. But honestly, boring is beautiful when it compounds. In 2026, with market volatility, dividend-paying stocks and bonds have become genuinely attractive. The beauty of this strategy is it requires patience, not hustle. You buy quality dividend stocks, companies with a history of stable or growing dividend payouts, and they literally send you money every quarter. Let's do some math here. If you invest $10,000 in a dividend ETF yielding 4%, that's $400 per year, or about $33 per month. That shows up in your account without you doing anything. Scale that to $100,000, and you're getting $4,000 a year, $333 a month. Now scale it to $500,000, and you're at $20,000 a year, or $1,967 monthly in pure passive income. This is how wealth actually compounds. It takes time to build up, but once you do, it becomes one of the most reliable income streams you can have. Here's the integrated strategy that successful people are actually using right now in 2026. You layer these income streams. Your primary job or business generates your base income and your savings rate. Your service-based side hustle, whether that's freelancing, consulting, or coaching, generates $2,000 to $5,000 extra monthly and accelerates your wealth building. Your digital products generate ongoing passive income, even if it starts small. Your investments, real estate, REITs, dividend stocks, generate money while you sleep, and this income compounds year after year. The synergy is powerful because they feed each other. Money from your side hustle goes into investments, which generate more passive income. Content and digital products build your personal brand and authority, which allows you to charge more for your services. Your investments free up time because you're not living paycheck to paycheck, so you can actually execute your side hustles with focus instead of desperation. Here's your action plan, and you can start this week. First, identify which income stream aligns with your current situation. If you've got savings, start with dividend investing. Open a brokerage account with Fidelity, Vanguard, or Charles Schwab, and start dollar cost averaging into a dividend ETF. If you've got time, launch a service-based side hustle on Upwork or by reaching out directly to people in your network. If you've got expertise, create one digital product and validate it with your email list or a small paid audience. Second, commit to a timeline. Don't try to build all 4 income streams simultaneously. Pick one, get it to $500 a month, then layer in the second. This prevents overwhelm and lets you actually execute instead of just planning. Most people fail at multiple income streams not because the concept doesn't work, but because they tried to build everything at once and burned out. Third, Reinvest your side income. This is non-negotiable. When your freelance work generates $2,000 this month, don't spend it. Put it into your dividend investment account or spend it on leveling up your digital product or pay for advertising to scale your services. This is how the exponential growth actually happens. The reality is that building multiple income streams isn't a shortcut to wealth. It's actually the legitimate path to wealth. Single income earners are playing on hard mode. You've just got to make the decision to start, pick one stream, and execute. The market conditions in 2026 are actually favorable for this. Job security is uncertain enough that people value diversification. Digital tools are cheap and accessible. Investment returns are reasonable across multiple asset classes. There's literally no better time to start. If this resonated with you, I want to know which income stream you're going to tackle first. Drop a comment below and tell us your plan. Are you starting a side hustle, building digital products, or diving into dividend investing? Subscribe to Money Mindset TV because we're breaking down the specific mechanics of each of these income streams in depth. Next week, we're showing you exactly how to validate and launch a digital product in 30 days. You don't want to miss that. Let's go build some wealth.